Just in.
All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
Well, Kim Kardashian is trying to get somebody not to get executed. Rodney Reed. I'm sure you guys have seen this trending on social media. Now, she spoke with Reed from death row last week. His scheduled killing is for November 20th, but she believes that there's new witnesses and evidence to exonerate him and also implicate the real killer. She tweeted out, "Please, Governor Abbott, how can you execute a man when, since his trial, substantial evidence that would exonerate Rodney Reed has come forward and even implicates the other person of interest? I urge you to do the right thing." He was convicted for the murder of Stacey Stites in Bastrop, Texas, where cops initially said he had raped, assaulted, and strangled her to death. Now, he's been saying that he's innocent for the past 20 years, and a former inmate has also claimed to know the real murderer. So they said the guy is named Arthur, a guy named Arthur Snow filed a statement with the court saying that Stites' own fiance, who served time for a different crime, actually confessed to him while behind bars that he killed her for sleeping around. And so there is somebody else that is being implicated. Now, Meek Mill tweeted out 16 days left and he will be executed for a crime he didn't commit. Get more info here. Rihanna tweeted out, "One click, sign this petition." T.I. signed the petition as well. Busta Rhymes, Questlove said there's an innocent man on death row with mere days before his execution. Please take time out to sign this petition. So you guys can get that information when you go on social media, and you can also sign that petition as well and make your voices heard.
Absolutely. Where can they sign that petition? Is it Kim K's page or?
All these people have tweeted about it. So if you look for LL, if you look for T.I., all of those people, you can go to freerodneyreed.com. That's REED, freerodneyreed.com, and get more information there as well.
Okay.
All right, Irv Gotti was on with Wendy Williams, and there's all this talk about his alleged past with Ashanti. Now, one thing that did happen on the Wendy Williams show is he did call her out, and that is for her dating while still being married. Listen to this.
Why is it that if a man gets married, a man and woman get married, if they're separated, they're not going to be together. They're not staying together. I can't go mess with other girls until I sign a divorce paper? Why?
No, yes, you can.
Okay, then what's the problem?
I'm going through a divorce right now.
Yeah, that's when I was going to swing it back to Wendy, because I said, yo, you ain't get a divorce yet, and I seen you swerving.
Now, the one thing about that interview, I would say with Irv, what you got to realize with Irv is a talker. So she kept trying to cut Irv off, go with commercials. Irv was like, no, I'm not finished what I'm saying. Let me finish. Let me get my point across first.
Right. So two of them, right?
Absolutely.
But yes, he definitely, he did make a good point with that, though. I'll give him that.
He did.
All right, 21 Savage, he's been having some issues with his career, and that's because he cannot leave the United States, and he still doesn't have a court date. They said the immigration courts in Atlanta are so overcrowded. Some people have court dates for 2022, but he hasn't even gotten his court date yet. So how can you resolve things if you can't even get to court to find out what's going on? He's facing deportation. Like I said, he can't leave the country. His ability to make a living is impaired and all of that. So he's been really going through it. He hasn't even been able to get a work permit for 8 months, so he couldn't even work domestically. He finally got one last month, so now he finally can work in the U.S., but you know, it's just a lot. That really is crippling for what you have to do for a living.
It's very sad. You know, a lot of artists don't really make a lot of money off of their album sales. They make money off of tours and going and doing shows. So the fact that he couldn't even leave Atlanta, he couldn't even leave Georgia to do shows. So he just got that last month, and you know, he has to make money. He got to feed his family. He got to pay for house notes and car notes, and he does so much for the community. So I'm glad he's at least being able to work in the U.S., but, you know, he got to be able to travel and make that money.
All right, well, I'm Angela Yee, and that is your Rumor Report.